So one technique that I find helpful for many clients with neck pain or back pain that is particularly aggravated by flexion is the hip hinge. Now, I don't find this technique as helpful for people who have avoided activity or avoided movement for a while but still have pain with flexion, but more with your acute to subacute cases, your cases that aren't fear avoidant. This is a technique that I find quite useful. So instead of bending more from your back or bending more from your knees, what you do is that you have your feet around shoulder width apart. I might adjust this based on the individual, but for most people, shoulder width apart is good. Knees slightly bent, chest tall, and pushing your butt back to the wall. One cue I use with some people is to have a target to aim for to push their hips back, or make a lobster claw shape with your hands, slide your hands down your thighs. If you're working with people who have sciatic pain, oddly shaped hips that need to go out wider, or a lot of hamstring tightness, you can use a sumo hinge, where you have the feet wider apart, knees bent slightly, chest tall and butt back. And if you have to lift something, just squat down. And the same idea applies with the regular hip hinge. I never want to be the type that recommends completely avoiding spine flexion. This is a change from how I was, say, 6-7 years ago. But I do find this technique helpful for some people, at least in the short term, to help with symptom management while still being able to bend and lift. There are certain cases, such as people with moderate to high fracture risk due to osteoporosis, or power lifters who are taking a lot of load through the body and have to have spinal stiffness, where I may recommend they do this permanently. But in most cases, this is a technique to help get people over the hump. But as with any case with back or neck pain, you need to have a good individualized assessment. Hope this helps. If there's any questions, let me know in the comments.